bitch look like Halle Berry, but she don't love me, she too scary.
Hello, welcome back beauties. Today we're doing another boho video, except for this time there is only human hair added to the braid, no braiding hair. I was sent 3 bundles of water wave from Eayon hair. I have plenty of other reviews on their hair, different patterns in their hair. It's always top tier. Bundles are always full. This is bulk human hair and my texture again is water wave. I received 3 bundles, but I only used 2 bundles for this style, and the length is 20 inches. In the clip, you can see that I am splitting my hair into 4 so I can start dividing out my hair onto my braiding rack. I've had plenty of people ask me where I get my braiding rack from. I got it from Amazon. I will link it in the description for you guys. My camera ended up dying when I was separating the hair from my braiding rack, but I just divided out a full 2 bundles of hair onto my braiding rack. So for this method of boho braids, 100% human hair, I'm going to do tree braids in the back part of my client just to give it a fuller look at the root. If you don't know what tree braids is, it's basically doing a cornrow and putting in the human hair curls, also leaving them out like a tree with branches. So I'm gonna do this cornrow regular speed just so you guys can see what I do. I am a very slow corn roller, so you guys will definitely see all the steps. So I put my human hair curl before I even start my cornrow, and then I braid twice. With that human hair curl, I lift it up so it's out of my way, and I insert another curl. After I put that curl in, I braid twice just to secure that curl into the cornrow. And after I braid twice, I pull the curl out of the cornrow. I make sure that I do not pull the natural hair out as I'm doing it, just the curl. And I insert another curl. You want to insert the curl at the same time as you're putting a curl out. That just helps make sure that there's not huge spaces between your curls being pulled out. And if you want it to be fuller than what I'm doing, you'll just make your strands more fuller than what I have my strands. So basically you will repeat those steps as you go across the cornrow. You would braid twice, pull the curl up, and insert a new curl. Braid twice, pull the curl up, insert a new curl. Braid twice, pull the curl up, insert a new curl. You'll do that until you finish the row of the cornrow. And when you're inserting the human hair, you want to make sure that you give yourself 3 inches of the blunt side to cornrow and be secured. This is basically like crochet, but human hair crochet, except for you're not using your crochet hook, you're just cornrowing the human hair in and leaving it out. I love this method. It is a little hard to get used to, so I wouldn't say this part is beginner friendly, but if you just want to leave this part out and do 100% human hair braids without the tree method, then I have a clip for that too on how to insert the human hair without using braiding hair. But I'll let you finish up this clip, and I'm going to put on some music just so you guys can really focus on the method.
Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once. Life move fast when you do what you want. At this time, doing what I want. Hope you doing what you want. What you want.
My new bitch look like Halle Berry, but she don't love me, she too scary. My old bitch front like Jackie Brown. I wanna know if she too down. Will you be my leading lady? I want a contract, girl, no maybe. In the meantime,
It's not for what I want.
just some me time.
Hope you doing what you want.
Crib by the beach like Odell. No, but mom, my killers don't tell.
Now that I finished all the curls, I'm just going to let all the curls down from the cornrow, and you can see how it looks. I'm going to clip that down so it can be out of my way for my next row. And I'm going to cornrow my second row, which I've already did in this clip. And this is me showing you how I do my third row and how I keep my same cornrow as I go up. I just divide out my next section on the row above, and I cornrow going up and then to the side. I like to cornrow a little extra just so it doesn't tug as I pull it to the side, and I don't want too much tension as I'm cornrolling. And so with that, I just do the same method of adding in the curls and letting them go and braiding. As you guys see, I did a row of regular braids at the bottom, and then I also going to do a row of single braids on the side. I'm only going to do 5 rows of this tree cornrow, and with that, for me, I feel like it created a nice fullness. And to finish at the back, I did 4 rows of individual human hair braids to cover up my tree cornrows. This is my first row of individual braids. I start all my braids off with a curl at the top, and then I pull that curl that I put in up. And I'm gonna move out the way in like 1 second. And now with my second piece of curl that I'm putting in, I fold that curl in half, and that's gonna serve as my braiding hair. Even though it's human hair, I can still use it to build a braid. Now I'm gonna put in my second curl, and I'm just gonna braid that 1 or 2 times, and I'm gonna pull it up. And I'm going to continue to braid down. I put a little product on my hand just so I can control the flyaways and really grip in the natural hair into the braid. This is my third curl that I'm putting in. This braid is going to have 4 curls total, and I made sure that I put 2 curls at the top, an inch apart from each other, just to really cover up my tree braids. And the last 2 curls on this braid, I just spread apart just so I can have curls throughout the braid. This is my bottom curl. This is not gonna get pulled up, and I put it more higher up on the braid because I was trying to match the same length of my tree braids that I did more at the bottom. I wanted to make sure that this hairstyle was about 18 to 20 inches long. So for my bottom curl, I did 1 curl and then I braided and did a second curl. I do that to make sure that my braids are weighed down by more weight at the bottom, opposed to just putting 1 curl and having it not to be weighed down. Finish off the braid, I take a tiny piece of the bottom curl and I wrap it around the bottom part. And I tie it in a knot 2 to 3 times. That's what I'm doing right here. And once I have a nice knot, I take my tiny crochet hook and I pull that little piece onto my crochet hook and I pull it through my braid. That's gonna really secure my braid. I'm gonna do this step for you guys one more time just so you guys can see with another braid. This is my second row that I'm doing in the back part, and for this row I'm doing 5 curls each braid for that row. The previous row I did 4 curls, this one I'm doing 5. The next one I will be doing 5, and the next one I'll be doing 5. So I just really filled up the back part. And with me doing that, you guys, I only used 1 bundle for my whole entire back. That means for the tree braids that I did and these individual braids that I did, all the curls that are used only came from 1 bundle. And for the front part, I used another bundle. So 2 bundles fully. I literally used every curl of the bundle. I was sent 3, but I only used 2. I didn't want it too crazy full, and I feel like with the 2 bundles, it gave a nice natural fullness. I could have done 1 more row of tree braids just for more fullness, and I do feel like it did save me a little bit with time, even though I'm a really slow corn roller. I feel like I was able to put more curls in at the root, doing it that way. Here is the back part completely done, and I just really love this curl pattern. I love how full it is. Last clip is the hair completely done. I'm going to show you guys what I did for the front. The front, I did 2 braids, 2 curls. Second row, I did 3 braids, 2 curls for the first 2, and then 3 curls for my last one. For my third row, I did 3 braids and 3 curls. For my fourth row, I did 3 braids and I did 4 curls for all of the braids in that row. For my fifth row, I did 3 braids and 4 curls for all the braids. This was 7 rows on each side, so it's my medium small. This is my 6th row. I did 5 curls on each braid, and for my 7th row, I did 6 curls on each braid. This is me spraying the hair down. This hair got so soft when I sprayed it down with water. This is one of the things I really love about this company. Their hair is so soft and full, and it's just really good quality. It really lasts for a long time. And if you go on their website, you can see all their reviews. They have excellent reviews. But anyways, the way that you would take care of this hair is you would spray it down with water. You want to do this 2 to 3 times a week. Probably 2 is a good amount of time. You would want to spray your hair down, get it wet, put mousse onto it. A lot of body is the mousse that I like to use. And you're going to want to brush it with a bristle brush. The brush that has the balls at the end. And when you go to sleep, you're going to want to put your hair in 2 loose twisties. You'll divide it down the middle, put it in 2 twisties, and tuck it into your bonnet when you go to sleep. That's going to keep your curls from moving around and getting tangled. This is the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching.